here. We got a lot to cover.
Recap.
So we're going to start off with what we missed when it comes to basketball. Going straight into the recap of the playoffs. But before we get into that, we're going to go over the winners of the awards like MVP, DPOY, and see what thoughts y'all have about that. So starting with that, we got Sixth Man of the Year, Nas Reed. I feel like that's pretty legit. That's pretty legit.
Valid. That's so valid.
Legit, very legit. Clutch Player of the Year, Steph won it. And then Coach of the Year is, how do you pronounce the Thunder coach name?
Mark Gallant.
Our apologies.
Yeah, my apologies,
Just
but
me
he
looking
did
at the
deserve the award. I feel like
pronunciation,
he deserved the award. Either him or Chris Finch. I wouldn't mind either way. And
You
then,
know what's crazy? I wouldn't mind Jayson Kidd getting in there because he did a lot.
Yeah,
It was like the
surprisingly.
fifth seed, though,
Fair,
ain't
but
gonna lie.
not during the season.
It's a regular season
It's a
award.
regular season award.
Yeah.
Right, okay.
Executive of the Year, Brad Stevens.
Of course.
Fucking with that. Jokic won the MVP. How do y'all feel about that?
Undeserved.
Undeserved.
Facts. I would have rather them gave it to obviously seeding does play a role, but I would have rather them gave it to SGA.
I mean, that was
I
one seed.
understand that.
Or
It was one
Luka,
seed.
yeah.
Nuggets was a 2 seed.
But
That's
Or
what
the
I'm saying,
3
no,
seed.
Thunder was the 1 seed.
Thunder,
The
that's what I'm
Thunder
saying.
was the
That's
one
why I would
seed.
rather him giving it to SGA. He showed that he was definitely the most valuable player, not only for his team but for the league, for real.
Even in the playoffs, it showed. Even when his other teammates wasn't picking it up, he still hooped. I feel like he could have won that MVP award.
And everybody was talking about voters fatigue, and I always said that was cap. It was just always knew.
I feel like it's an on and off thing because you think about the 2010s. If you really think about it, if voters fatigue wasn't a thing, I feel like LeBron would have made more MVPs than he has now. If you know what I mean.
And I feel like in a sense, voter fatigue is kind of it's a thing. So for example, right, if there was a more if it's not as debatable, then they'll just give it to Jokic. We'll give it to the guy who already kind of has a legacy built to keep adding on to it. Oh, you know what I'm saying? If SJ was averaging 35 or something crazy, they would have been all right. We won't give it to SJ because it's not even close or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But when I feel when it's close, they kind of
They give
give
the
it to
edge
the guy that got the rank already. Yeah.
I don't even know about that.
I don't like
I don't
that,
even know about that because you
yeah.
think about Giannis. Giannis had another great year, but he wasn't even in the top 3 for MVP. If you know what I mean.
but the Bucks wasn't record-wise wasn't.
What was the Bucks, the 3 seed?
Yeah, something like that.
Wasn't the Nuggets a 3 seed?
I just know they
But
got
you gotta
bounced
think
out
about
the
the
first
I
round.
think
I
about
don't even know what them
not
boys
standings.
doing.
Records, too.
Overall standings. I don't know where the Bucks stood at.
Yeah,
Records, too. I know the East was trash. I know not trash, but
It was the Celtics,
It was the
and then
Celtics
the
and
gap,
everybody
and then
else.
huge gap, and then
100%,
they would have
yeah.
been if they was in the West, they would have been the 5 seed or 4 seed, something
fourth
like
or fifth. I understand that. All right, so Defensive Player of the Year, Rudy Gobert got named Defensive Player of the Year. So
that. I'm not mad at it, bro. I
It's a
feel
regular season award, so I guess, yeah.
I'm not mad at it. But they had
either.
the number 1 defense, I think, or something like
Yeah,
that. I'm
and
really
he
not
held
mad
it
I
at
feel like that's
Yeah.
a collective thing, though, bro. That's not really on one player.
I mean, it's not, but he the anchor of the whole defense.
Yeah, if you
But
think
who else
about
would
it.
you give it to? You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So
AD probably. AD could have got it.
AD?
Easily could have got it.
Wemby?
Mm,
Oh, with the blocks, with all the
That's how I
blocks.
picked. That was how I wanted.
I'm
That's
not
an
gonna
insider
lie.
job right there, y'all.
Blocks, them
That's
blocks.
an insider.
Start
Oh,
that
wait.
legacy up early.
But, man, you think about it now, how many DPOYs did Rudy Gobert got?
4.
right?
Instant Hall of Famer.
You was a Hall of Fame after the second one.
Yeah, after the second.
Instant
Yeah.
Hall of
Probably
Fame.
after the first one, knowing the way.
Nasty work.
NBA Hall of Famers. Yeah.
All right. Speaking of Wemby, he won Rookie of the Year.
No shock.
I feel like nobody disagrees with that one. And then Most Improved went to Tyrese Maxey. I feel like that's solid. I mean,
It's a hard one because he was already improved.
yeah, he was already nice.
I would have
I
rather
would've-
gave it to Cody.
Kobe
Would've-
White
Kobe,
could have had it, but I feel like it was close either way. So
Yeah.
I'm not too mad at it. So going over the first team, you got Giannis, Luka, SGA, Jokic, and Tatum. Second team,
Tatum made first team?
yeah. Second team, we got Jalen Brunson, Anthony Davis, KD, Anthony Edwards, and Kawhi Leonard. And then
made second team over Bron.
yeah, he made second team. And then third team, Devin Booker, Steph, Tyrese Halliburton, LeBron, and Montes Sabonis.
Nice. Shout out Sebo.
Kawhi
Yeah.
making second team over Bron.
Sebo a
That's
dog.
crazy.
Yeah,
man.
I'm not gonna lie. Kawhi making second team is a little bit questionable, but it is what it is. It is what it is. But any thoughts on the all NBA teams? Anything y'all would change besides the Kawhi thing?
I probably wouldn't make Jayson Tatum first team, but that's
He had a good season.
Yeah, where you? Where
I don't know who I put over him.
Who you putting over
But
him?
like,
I don't know who I put over him. That's the problem.
Who you
that's,
putting?
that's kind of love. I just don't feel like the year he had
KD maybe?
No.
I wouldn't
no,
put KD
no,
over
no,
him.
no.
Tatum had one of his best seasons, but it's the first year they did it where it's not position.
Yeah, it's
position,
not
right?
position.
Oh, it's not
Okay,
position
okay,
based?
Okay, that's
Yeah.
what I'm trying to think. Like, is Tatum really the best at his position? Be
So
first
they just
team?
go like
Okay.
top. They
It's
just go top
yeah,
five.
Yeah, okay,
yeah.
okay. That's.
I mean,
okay,
like,
that's
yeah, you
That
got, like,
changes things.
forwards like Giannis that's better than him, but like,
That's what I was thinking. Like,
but Giannis is on the first team already.
already.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
That makes a lot of sense.
moving
I
on
wouldn't
from that.
object to it.
So